It's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Lesser Graphics and Multimedia. And in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to create modern business card using Photoshop step-by-step tutorial. But before I dive into the tutorial, if you're already new to this channel, remember to hit on the subscribe, turn the notification bell, so each time I post content about Photoshop tutorial, you'll be notified. So with that being said, let's start the tutorial and see how you can create modern business card using Photoshop. So let's begin. Go to File from the Home tab right here, and make sure you click on New. So from the point here, this is where you need to type in the title of your design. So right here, I'm going to type in business card. Then every time you do the business card, you have to come to the width right here. Type in 3.25. Then you have to come to the height and type in 1.75. Then make sure 300 is your resolution. Then right here, make sure you come to the color mode. And make sure you choose CMYK. Finally, you have to come here and make sure you click on Create. Next thing you need to do is to bring out your ruler. In case if you don't have your ruler appear in this way, all you have to do, come to View from the Home tab right here, go to View. From Ring Window, then you have to come to Ruler right here, or you press Ctrl+R on your keyboard, then your ruler is going to pump up, just like what you see right here. So next thing you need to do is to drag your ruler from vertical and snap, and from horizontal also. So you have to drag it and make sure everything is around the four corner of the design. Next thing you need to do is to go back to the Home tab right here, go to Image. From Image, you have to click on Canvas Size. Then from the sure the relative is checked, then you can go back here and retype 0.25 for the width and 0.25 for the height, and make sure you click on OK. And for the background color right here, make sure you change the color to white. So I'm going to type in the color code right here. You can see the color code here is white. Okay. Then at the point here, you need to click on OK right here. So it's going to create a safe zone. Okay. So you can press Ctrl- to zoom into the entire workspace. So next thing you need to do is to drag your ruler again, both left and right, vertical and then horizontal, and snap to the page angle. Next thing you need to do is to go back to Image. You click on Image. Then right here you have to choose Canvas Size again. Then from the point here, you have to type in 0.25 again. Then you come here, type in 0.25 again. So this time around, you are going to have 3.5 by 2 in the size column right here. And then the bleed area is going to serve as 0.25 by 0.25. Then you hit on OK. So you are going to have a stuff like this. So with this regard, you are able to create a standard print ready business card layout. So let's start with how we can play around with shape to make a creative and simple business card in Photoshop. So you need to come to the toolbar right here, click and hold down, and make sure you choose your rectangle. You can come to the color palette right here and change the color. So from the top down right here, you can draw your rectangle this way. Okay. So next thing you can do, having draw your rectangle, you can go to Edit from the Home tab right here, and make sure you look for Free Transform, or you press Ctrl+T on your keyboard. And then this time around, you have to right click, and then this time around, you need to look for Skew. And then from the top right here, you have to skew this way. So you can skew in the minus 10.08. Once you're done with skew, you have to come to the top right here and click on Confirm Transform. Then you can close the transformation window panel. So you can adjust your shape a little bit. Okay. Next thing you can do is to come to the layer panel right here. Right click on the layer panel and make a copy of this particular layer. So you have to go to duplicate layer. So you can name this one another shaper shape, okay, and hit on okay. Now this another shape right here, you can fall back to the original shape, double click on the layer thumbnail. When you double click on layer thumbnail, it brings out a color palette, and you can choose another color. So we are doing this to differentiate from the duplicate shape. Next thing you can do right here is to press Ctrl T on your keyboard to bring out a transformation angle. So next thing you need to do is to bring out the shape a little bit and make it at the top this way, and come to the top right here and click on this transformation window. Okay. Next thing you can do right here is to fall back to another shape, and this time around here you can just press Ctrl J to make a duplicate. So this one right here, we can name it another shape 2. Enter. So we have to press Ctrl T again to bring out a transform window. Then we can drag this one outside here a little bit. And hit on OK. Then we can double click on the layer thumbnail, and this time around we have to use our eye color dropper to pick this color, and then we hit on OK. Now we need to arrange this layer. This layer, another shape layer right here, we have to take it to the top of this another shape 2 layer. So we have to adjust it this way. So this is exactly what we are trying to achieve. Okay. Next thing we need to do right here is to come down below here and make a new layer. So after making a new layer, we go back to our rectangle tools right here and we draw another rectangle. So after make another rectangle, what we need to do again is to press Ctrl T to open the transform panel. We can press Ctrl down and make sure we blend this one right here, and we try to make it -21. Okay, and press enter key on your keyboard and click on yes. You are good to go. So we have to fall back to this particular shape here, and we adjust it a little bit to the top. Then we have to select this particular layer. Then we have to come to the layer panel right here, click on the layer thumbnail. This allows us to change the color, so we can pick this type of color for now. Then we can close up this particular window right here. Okay, so one more thing we can do here is to apply general standard color for our design. So for us to do that, it's a very simple thing. So we can start from this layer right here. You have to double click on the layer thumbnail, so and then you have to look for a color. So right here I'm going to pick this dark black and hit on OK. Then we have to come back to this layer and we double click on the layer thumbnail. This time around we need to look for another color for this particular design. So I'm trying to get a color from red, and we hit on OK. So we have to select this particular layer shape also, and then we come to the layer right here. We double click on the layer thumbnail to bring out the color wheel, and then we have to use our color dropper, and then we hit on OK. Now we need to fall back on this particular layer right here. So what we need to do right here is to insert image into this particular shape. For you to do that, you just have to go to File from the Home tab right here, and then you go to Place Embedded. So from the point here, you have to look for where you have your picture, and then select your picture and click on Play. So you can adjust the position of the picture. You can increase the picture size. Just drag left and right, and you can take it to the layer. And we have to come to the Home tab here and click on this check mark to accept the transform. Next thing we can do here is to come to the opacity right here and turn down the opacity a little bit. So this allows us to see the layer, but at the back of the shape, at the back of picture rather. So we have to adjust our picture again, so it's fall in a particular area we want it to be. So we have to go back to the picture layer. We right click on the picture layer this time around, since we are able to position our picture, and then we have to look for create clipping mask. So we are going to have a stuff like this. So we can decide to turn down the opacity more and more. This allows us to maintain a very kind of black and white image right here. Or better still, we can turn it back to 100%, so you can see the real picture color right here. So we have to come back to blend mode right here. This time around we have to use luminosity blend mode, and this time around we can also turn down the opacity a little bit, so it's going to give us a kind of a realistic gray image, just like what you see right here. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do now is to incorporate text, icons and stuff like that into our business card in Adobe Photoshop.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, each hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, each hand to the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't playing no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seats as I spread, with every word that I've said. Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel?